everyone, and welcome to my first story time video. Today I'm going to be talking all about the time I was attacked in the bathroom by a homeless man. And I'm not lying. This is not clickbait. Okay, so it puts you into a little bit of context. I go to McGill University. This happened last winter around Christmas time before my finance final because I was like not doing so well in finance. I didn't really understand, and I was taking an SOS course, or if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a crash course. Kind of like they summarize the entire semester. It's actually really helpful. Like, it helped me a lot. I mean, I still didn't do that well in my finance exam, but I did pass. My best friend Sky at school also was taking this crash course with me. Our class was 2 5-hour days. The SOS course was not actually at McGill. It was at a university called the Université de Québec à Montréal, or UQAM. And to get there from my school, I had to take 2 metros, or 1 metro. I'm not even sure. I don't remember. Anyways, the first day happened. It was really fine. I learned a lot. I was super happy with what happened. And then I go home, and the next day was the second part of the class. That day, Sky had picked me up from my house, and he drove us to school. So I didn't have to take like the bus and metro, which was really nice. And I was, you know, super pumped to be finally learning all about this finance, and I was like really in the mindset to learn. Because it's 5 hours, Sky and I wanted to go to the washroom. So we go to the washrooms, which are kind of like at the front of the school. You walk up. I don't know what building this was in this university. I don't know how many buildings there are in this university, but we were in like one that kind of looked like a church. You have to like sign in, and then right behind that there's 2 washrooms. So our classroom was down the hall, and we decided to go to the washroom before this 5-hour session. I walk into the bathroom, and I see that there's someone in the first stall. There's maybe 5 stalls along the wall, and I just assume either A, it's another woman, or B, it's a janitor. And if it's a janitor or a woman, I don't really care. I had like 3 minutes to get to the bathroom and back to class before class started. So I go into this bathroom, and okay, so there's 5 stalls along the wall. He's in the first one, and as soon as I start like getting past, he screams, "Hey!" And I didn't know like what I was doing wrong, but if it was the janitor, from past experience, typically the janitor just leaves and waits for you to be done if you don't realize. And normally there's a sign outside being like, bathroom closed, slip don't fall, there's a janitor card, but no, there was none of that. There was no janitor card. So as soon as he screamed, "Hey!" I was like, I literally just bolted into the stall. I think I went into the 3rd stall. He was in the 1st. Okay, first of all, I'm saying homeless man. I mean, I don't know if he has a home, but he looks like a homeless man. I'm trying not to be rude, but he looked like a homeless man, and I just assumed that he's in the women's washroom. Like, I don't know why he's in the women's washroom and not the men's washroom, which is really creepy. I run into the 3rd bathroom stall, and he's like screaming like, "Hey!" And now he speaks French. Obviously in Montreal, the majority of people downtown do speak French, and I'm not very fluent in French, and so he was screaming at me in French, and I was just like literally traumatized. Now this happened in a matter of 1 minute. But it felt like an eternity. Basically, he's screaming, "Hey, hey," and I am literally about to shit my pants because, not that I was literally about to shit my pants because I was in the bathroom, but I was so scared, and I thought that he was just gonna like, you know, like any normal person, if you get caught, you like leave. Starts banging on the bathroom wall, like pounding, like I'm assuming with his fist, like banging on the bathroom wall, and he's screaming. I couldn't really understand because my adrenaline was going and I wasn't really listening. It was like incoherent. I don't know if he was drunk, I don't know, but I couldn't make out what he was saying, but he was screaming like, "Hey, hey," and banging on the bathroom door. So now these bathroom doors are like any other bathroom stall. They have the top open, they have the bottom open, and this man can literally just crawl in. But what I thought was so funny, looking back, and the moment was not funny, but looking back, I was like, okay, this man clearly thinks that I'm doing something wrong. He's like clearly mad at me. So I was like, maybe if I just go pee, he'll like realize that I just want to pee, and then he'll leave me alone. So while this man is banging on my bathroom door, my bright idea is, okay, maybe if he just sees that I just want to pee, he'll leave me alone. So I start peeing. My hand is like slammed on the bathroom door, holding it shut. Meanwhile, like I can see his feet under the stall, and then I just start like peeing, and I'm hoping that he just hears that I'm peeing and just leaves me alone. Quickly, I realized like this man can literally just crawl under and he's gonna see me peeing. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna text Sky and he's gonna come in and save me. If I did, I know he would have, but I was like, that's gonna take way too long. I don't have time to text Sky to come in and save me, because first he's gonna be like, what? I didn't even know what to say, like, come, I'm being attacked. So he was just continuing to bang on my door and screaming, and I'm the only woman in this bathroom. And then what really started scaring me is like he started screaming like things in English. He started screaming like, I'm gonna get you, repeatedly, like he's I'm coming, I'm gonna get you, into this stall. And honestly, this is when my heart dropped. This is when I was literally like, what the fuck, like I'm gonna die. Before this happened, I was like, well, if someone ever attacked me, like I'm small, but I would just like hit them and like fight them and like push past them and like beat them up. Well, guess what I did? I stood there like a little baby. Felt like safer in my little bathroom stall. So while he's screaming this, I'm literally like shaking, like literally shaking. I'm about to burst into tears and I just don't know what to do. Like I genuinely didn't know what to do, because it's not like I was in an open area where I could have like ran down the hall. Like I was stuck in this bathroom stall with this man on the other side screaming at me. By the grace of God, this other student or woman comes into the bathroom, and this man bolts out of the bathroom. Heard the door open and I see his feet leave, and I literally spring open the door and like run out of the bathroom. And this woman is just like standing there like, oh my god. He like ran out of the building and didn't physically touch me, but he was like, what he was saying was like really terrifying, and he was like swearing in French and banging on the door. First of all, I don't know why he was in the women's bathroom, and second of all, I don't know what I did for him to be so mad. I don't know if he was like doing drugs. I don't know if he was like doing something else in his bathroom stall. I really don't know, but he did not like that I had interrupted him. So this basically, how this ends, he runs out. So as I was coming out, Sky was like kind of like standing down the hall. He didn't really see what was happening, and I like run to him and I was like screaming, and he didn't really understand what was going on, because all I could get out was like attacked. I screamed and hitting the stall. Like he couldn't understand what I was trying to say. At this point, I was already like late for this class to begin, and so all I said was, let's go to class, let's go to class. So right after this happened, I ran to class, and he didn't really understand what had happened to me until like we had that like little break and I explained what had happened. And like when I went into this class, the teacher was handing out papers, and I'm not joking, when I went to go get the paper, my hand was like literally shaking like this. Not like shaking like this, like it was shaking like this. Do you think I could focus on finance after that? I was literally just, my heart rate was through the roof. Anyways, that's the story about how and when I got attacked by a homeless man in a public washroom. Let me know if you like these story times. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.